Thank you, everyone. We begin our regular meeting with a salute to the flag.
I think we need to wait. I think we need to wait a minute.
Wait.
Looks like a lot of filing it, they should all have an opportunity to
I
stand.
didn't realize there were that many
Yeah.
people outside. Oh, I apologize. All right, we'll do that take two. Wow. Let's see, do we have enough seats for everybody? So we know. It'll be quick. Is that it? We're here? Everybody's here? All right, let's start that again. I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Welcome, everyone, to the regular meeting of the Ocean Township Board of Education. And tonight we certainly have a wonderful crowd to recognize. I'm going to repeat the message that I gave previously and just add a little bit to it. So as we enter the final stretch of the 2022-2023 school year, we can be proud of many accomplishments, many of which we are going to hear this evening. And it's important that all students stay focused up until the end, stay steady, finish your work, and good luck on your final exams before our summer begins. Also, I'd like to read our board goal, which I do before every regular meeting. And this month especially is Mental Health Month, the month of May. And one of our goals is to support initiatives addressing student and staff SEL and mental health. And we continue to focus on that, providing both students and staff the help that they need in being successful students on every level. So that is our board goal. And we will continue to work on that. Just some things to highlight of accomplishments that I talked about. We have the recipient of the SEPTA Special Ed Award, and that was Emily Eisenbarth. I mentioned our spring band concert, which was this past week, which was amazing at the high school, beginning with an excerpt from Aladdin, which you have to absolutely love. Our junior prom was held this past weekend, and if you had a chance to stop in or one of your children went, the school was truly transformed into Cloud 9. It was really beautiful. Our senior prom is coming up on June 1st, and that's being held at Addison Park. And then the teachers have an in-service day the next day that they're working on. Our Ocean Field hockey team received a sportsmanship award, and the girls were featured in the sports section of the Coaster newspaper. So congratulations to them as well. And just to go back a month, I neglected that April was School Library Month. And I'd like to thank all of our librarians in all of our schools, our social media specialists, for providing such a valuable place for our students to do research, to do work, to learn into the 21st century. So thank you for all of our school media specialists. And that's all I have for my president's report. Now I'd like to welcome our students. Ms. Jane Rogers and Steve, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good, good. What do you have to report for us?
Okay, good evening, board members, educators, parents, and fellow students. As Madam President said, the class of 24, led by Miss Hannah, just ran another amazing junior prom with the theme of Cloud 9 on May 13th. The class of 23 has started selling tickets for their own senior prom, which will be held at Addison Park on June 1st. Our very own student council will be returning to Six Flags on May 31st. And the OTHS Drama Club will be holding a banquet at 515 Bath Avenue in Long Branch to induct the Thespian Honor Society students on June 14th. At the middle school, the environmental engineering students placed first and third respectively at the Unless competition at the Philadelphia Zoo. The 8th graders have their trip to the Statue of Liberty on June 5th, and they also have their 8th grade celebration dance on June 14th.
Okay, the new members of the OTHS National Honor Society will be inducted on June 6th at 7 p.m. on Corelli Field. The class of 2023 hosted the annual Mr. Spartan event last Tuesday, and that event was a great success. As the sports season winds down, OTHS Athletics looks ahead to their state competitions. And congratulations to Ocean Baseball. They clinched the Public B North Championship earlier this month. The OTHS Spartan Dancers performed their fabulous dance show called Rise Up this past week, and the intermediate school is hosting their spring choir concert tonight at 7 p.m. for grades 6th, 7th, and 8th.
Excellent. Thanks so much. Both of you. Really, it's just great to, it's wonderful that you've attended these meetings and that you give us updates from what's happening on the inside. We appreciate it very much. We'll move to the superintendent's report. I know that many of you are awaiting this, so Dr. Stefekowitz.
Thank you. All right, so obviously we have a lot of students here this evening and families, very proud families, to acknowledge the accomplishments of many wonderful students, many of whom are here this evening. So we're very excited. Tonight we're going to be honoring our New Jersey Seal of Biliteracy Award recipients and also our Italian National Honor Society. There's an Italian pronunciation here that I will not attempt, so forgive me, Dr. Barcelona, if you're here, I'm sorry that I'm not going to attempt that, but is she here? Okay, yes, you'll teach me another time, so sorry about that. We have also Italian National Honor Society award recipients as well. So we're going to start with our Seal of Biliteracy Award recipients. So just to give a little bit of background on back in 2016, then Governor Chris Christie approved a statewide seal of biliteracy. And the criteria for this seal requires a student to demonstrate proficiency in English by meeting state high school graduation requirements in English, including proficiency in the state assessments and credits and proficiency in one or more other language other than English. So the criteria permits a student to demonstrate proficiency in a foreign language other than English through multiple methods, including nationally or internationally recognized language proficiency tests. And the following OTHS seniors have achieved the necessary proficiency level in English and another language and have qualified for the state seal of biliteracy. And this year we have, I believe, 28. 28. I sit corrected. And is that a record, Mr. Bosmans? That's a record. That's outstanding. That's outstanding. And of course, Mr. John Bosmans is the supervisor of our language at the high school is here. And I think Dr. Barcelona and Mr. Suva is also here. And actually, not only, Dr. Barcelona is here, but it's also a testament to all of our world language teachers who work with all of our students in all the different languages we offer. So congratulations, not only to our students, but to our teachers as well for doing an outstanding job and helping to guide these students in that way. So what we'd like to do is most of you are here, some are not, but we're going to call all the names. And when your name is called, if you can come up over here, and I think we have a really wonderful
So all the students will get to wear this at graduation, just
Which
like
is great.
And also there's still biliteracy down the front and on the back has the name of graduation year.
it's like an Olympic gold medal.
A couple of our students
The
are
languages.
trilingual, which is indicated by different color neck that they will wear.
That's
That's
great. So when we call your name, if you could come up and kind of go here, and then everybody will be available for pictures and family photos and all the wonderful things that you folks want to do. So it's great. All right. So we're going to go. I believe this is somewhat in alphabetical order, so we're going to go that way. So we're going to start out with. And once again, if you can come up here and I'll read the name and the language. Okay, so it's Lucia Abascal. Lucia, did I say that correctly?
Yeah. Abascal.
Yes, Abascal. I'm sorry. And I'm going to try that again. Lucia Abascal. So forgive me. And Spanish is the other language. Sarah Calvo Landano, also Spanish. Marisha Chadha in Hindi. Jorge Andre Costa Pacheco, Spanish. I'm not sure if he was able to join us, but it's okay. Don't worry about covering us up. It's fine. Don't worry about it. This is about you guys, so don't worry about us. Mariana de Sousa in Portuguese. All right. Luísa de Moraes, Portuguese. Paulie de Stoches in French. Sofia Diaz in Spanish. I don't know if she was able to make it, but let's give her a round of applause. Okay. Assad Demanche in, wait for it, French, Haitian Creole, and Spanish. Yalme Gabriela Duban Oliveros in Spanish. Adriana Ford, Spanish. Kelly Gabriel, French. Marco Gonzalez Sitia in Spanish and Italian. Alon Kayal in Pashto. Some Portuguese. Elena Lorente Garcia in Spanish. Zimba Wali in Arabic. Jennifer Ramirez, Spanish. Evan Ramirez, Spanish. Rafael Ramirez Gomez, Spanish. I practice this all day, so forgive me. Rafaela Rivadenedra. Is that close? Is it close?
No.
No? Well, give it to me. Okay, give it to me. Rivadenedra? I'm so sorry. My apologies. And now then just Spanish. Yes. Maria Rodriguez Menezes in Portuguese. Sarah Silva, Portuguese. See, with that last name, that's a perfect example of practice doesn't make perfect. Perfect practice makes perfect, right? So, I'm so where did I go? Sarah?
Yeah.
Okay, Yasmin Silva, Portuguese. Ingrid Tapia Estrada, Spanish and French. Spanish. Miriam Vasquez, Spanish. And Ella Woodward, Spanish. So, ladies and gentlemen, this year's 28 record number Seal of Biliteracy Award recipients from Ocean Catholic High School. So, parents, if you want to take some pictures, or you don't have to be shy, parents. You want to come up, get a good shot. Students, you are required to smile.
Come on.
They're teenagers. They're only going to stand this way for so long. So take advantage of this opportunity while you have it. All right, one more picture for the district.
Yeah, so they're taking back there.
Very nice.
All right, thank you very much. Congratulations. I think Dr. Baxter is going to stay up, and also I just want to acknowledge Miss Acarino, our other Italian teacher who helps out, of course, with the Italian National Honor Society. So the following Worcester Township seniors were also inducted into the National Italian Honor Society. They were awarded pins and medals to wear at their graduation ceremony. I believe in just 19 school days. Is that correct, Ms. Kasuba? 19, I believe. They wear them with great pride and include these excellence in Italian achievements on their resumes. So these students will be I will ask the students to come up once again and to receive your award and get that acknowledgement. So we have Dira DiVermenzi. Esther Farman, who I'm not sure was able to make it tonight, but congratulations. Catherine Ward. The Italian two cheeks. Yes. John Shelley. John. I have to work on that part, but that's okay. And Allison Walk. All right, our Italian National Honor Society. Yeah. You can come up and get closer, parents, if you want. It's okay.
Warren.
Yeah, or if you want to get something in front of the second routine.
I don't want to be in the back.
Yeah, you can do that if you like.
This way, I'll just. Thanks, yeah.
On the podium. Dr. Basselon, you should get in the picture.
Yeah.
Any questions?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, congratulations to.
I know they're not here tonight, but none of this is possible for the students, for the parents, for everybody without the help of the behind the scenes people. And two of them, Teresa Gilbertson, current world language secretary at the high school, and also Louise Peterson, who for a long time was the world language secretary at the high school due to the growing needs of another program. Had to devote more time over there, but she's been instrumental in helping the transition and having all these great things take place at the high school. I just want to recognize them.
That's great. All right. That concludes my report for this evening.
That's excellent. You're certainly welcome to stay for the rest of the meeting, or you can make a quiet exit. Congratulations to everyone again. It's a real honor.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Honor Society. Wonderful.
27. No, still not fine.
There you go. Best wishes to you.
Congratulations. Absolutely.
All right, very nice. Oh, dear. Beautiful.
I don't know what French is. Felicidades. Felicidades. Thank you for congrats.
How
Mercy.
baseball do that?
Thank you.
I mean, if it's-
That I got.
Thank you.
Yes.
Then I gotta go up to Carteret.
I know, I'd say this is great.
Carteret.
Say both. Say that's good. Say play both.
Every day.
All right. Thanks, everybody. And we'll go to the school business administrators report.
Nothing to add.
Oh, we've got a few more photo ops.
You know how to say.
Nice, Mr. Bosman.
No, but let me look.
Yeah.
Nice.
Proud.
That show was very impressive. Very impressive.
Not easy test. You have an online core proficiency interview with a live direct person and then take another assessment. The whole thing for all the students is approximately 3 hours in
Wow.
target language. So
That's
it's not
awesome.
an Easy assessment.
Thanks for putting
Is this right?
That's very
Public
nice.
Bacha?
Yes.
Yeah, congratulations.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Public Bacha. That's right. And involved.
All right.
I need to see one.
We'll continue with our meeting. The school business administrators report. Mr. Katz,
Nothing to add.
nothing to add. Excellent.
Excellent report.
We go to the second of our public comment. The following are a series of motions to be read by the committee chairpersons. All motions have been discussed in a recent public work session. Some motions have been approved at a public work session, and minutes for the approved items are posted on the district website. At this point in the meeting, we will now conduct the first of 2 public comment sessions. The first session will be open for public comments on agenda items only. The second session will be at the end of the meeting and can be on any topic. Would anyone from the public in our auditorium like to comment on any agenda item at this time? Okay, no one in the auditorium. Ms. Conway, is there anyone in the queue who would like to comment?
No, Madam President, there are no commenters.
Thank you very much. We'll move to the approval of minutes. Mr. McCarthy?
Move to approve item 5.1. Do I have a second? Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
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 Okay, thank you very much. None opposed. Financial management and resource services,
I am,
Mrs. Hayes.
I'm pulling it up. Thanks for the rescue. Thank you. 6.1 to 6.37.
Need a
Move to
motion.
approve.
Second.
Dr. Beal?
Yes.
Ms. Hayes?
Ms. Hayes?
I know, I was just thinking that's 37 of them to think about. Yes.
Mr. McCarthy?
Yes.
Ms. McGovern?
Yes.
Alanis?
Yes.
Skip over the absent. I can skip over.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ms. Tortorella?
Yes.
Mr. Weinstein?
Yes.
Ms. Gilman?
Yes. Thank you very much. Let's move to instruction, education, and student activities. Dr. Beal?
Move to approve 7.1, 7.2, 7.3, 7.5, and 7.6. Move to affirm 7.4 and 7.7.
Second.
Wow.
Dr. Beal?
Yes.
Ms. Hayes?
Yes to all except for 7.7. Yes to number 15 and recuse number 16, please.
Mr. McCarthy,
Yes.
Ms. McGovern,
Yes to all, but 7.4 and 7.7, I'm gonna abstain.
Ms. Paramus,
Yes.
Ms. Tortorella,
Yes.
Mr. Weinstein,
Yes, except for 7.3, I recuse myself due to my affiliation with Monmouth University.
Oh, wait, Mr. Cass, I think I have to recuse 7.4 and 7.7
Okay.
because I was not an executive.
Right, not an
Sorry.
exec.
Yep.
I think abstain.
Abstain.
Right, I'm sorry, Mr. O'Reilly, you would abstain on those, not recuse.
Yes,
Okay,
abstain.
yeah.
Sorry.
That's all right.
Ms. Gilman,
Yes. Yes to all. Okay. Personnel, which I've already discussed.
Yes. I'd like to make a motion to move items 8.1 through 8.18. May I please have a second?
Second.
Jeez. I know.
I think I got that one.
Mr. Cass?
Dr. Gill,
Yes.
Did you hear us go 1, 2, 3? And then we said it? We didn't hear that.
Who got it?
John?
Pay
Ms.
attention.
Hayes?
Ms. Hayes,
Yes.
Mr. McCarthy,
Nobody can. hear.
Ms. McGovern,
Yes.
Ms. Paramus,
Yes.
Ms. Tortorella,
Yes.
Mr. Weinstein,
Yes.
Ms. Gilman.
Yes. Thank you very much.
There's a point of procedure. You missed a vote.
I'm sorry.
Yes is my vote.
From the last one. Okay, are we good now, Mr. Cass?
Yes.
Okay, our policies, Mr. McCarthy,
I'll move to approve item 9.1.
Second.
Second.
Can't second my own motion.
You know,
So I would have had it.
Dr. Beal,
Yes.
Ms. Hayes,
Can you come back to me?
Mr. McCarthy.
no,
No.
no, you have to vote yes or no now.
Or abstain.
Okay, then I need a second. Sorry. All right, I'll vote yes to all.
Mr. McCarthy,
Yes.
Ms. McGovern,
Yes.
Ms. Paramus.
Yes.
Ms. Tortorella,
Yes.
Mr. Weinstein,
Yes.
Ms. Gilman.
Yes, thank you. Nothing for public relations. We had how about old business? No one? New business? Nothing? Oh, Mrs. Hayes?
I'm just wondering, sorry. At the previous board meeting, we were talking about board members attending upcoming NJSBA events like workshops and seminars and all that. I was just wondering if anyone is attending the NJSBA PR forum, anyone from the board or the district?
Not that I know of. And I'm putting together something about professional development. Ms. McGovern had sent me something and I'm looking into a possible summer retreat that would count toward professional development, but I don't know if anyone is attending the school board events that you mentioned.
Okay.
Anything else? Okay. Our second public comment session. Would anyone from the public like to comment on any item at this time in our auditorium?
Outstanding.
Yes,
All right.
I would like to thank the board.
if you would go to the microphone, thank you so much and give us your name.
My name is Richard Kirk. I am the crossing guard or was the crossing guard in front of the high school. As you can see, I'm doing better than I was 5 months ago.
Much better.
So I would like to thank the board for their kind generosity and also all the schools and the principals and the kids. I've received over, I'd say 500 letters,
Wow.
cards from kids that I didn't even know. And some of them even from, I would say 20 years ago, that went to wayside. At that time, I was a recess aide also, plus the crossing guard job. So I am overjoyed that I got all these well wishes and everything, and it certainly improved my health, I'm sure. So thank you very much. I do appreciate it.
That's wonderful. Now, if you'd worn that yellow jacket, you were without your gear. Not-
Recognize you.
The different jacket is the only jackets I own. Go out and go shopping.
Not just wear the yellow jacket. Congratulations. I'm so glad that you're on the mend.
Yeah, you look good, Mr. Kirk.
Unfortunately, I will not be going back as a prosecutor.
Oh,
Oh,
Sorry to hear that.
The lake will maybe be 80%. So he said, crossing guard jobs, not a good job.
Agreed. But you certainly devoted much time and as you can see, the community loved you.
Thank you very much.
You're
I do
welcome.
Appreciate it.
It's great. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Is there anyone in the queue? Ms. Conway, who would like to comment?
I think that we still have some people in the audience too.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's not.
So I'm Jody Madigan. I live here in Oakhurst. I'm also a band parent. And I did not want to speak while my son was here because I did not want to embarrass him. But I just wanted to kill me. I just wanted to say, you know, what music has done for him besides, you know, being able to play an instrument. It has given him such confidence that he's now going into advanced classes. He went on the band trip, which, you know, was more about than just marching in the parade in Disney. I mean, it taught these kids so many life skills. You know, I spoke to the band president about that. You know, sending a freshman off on their own was a lot, but, you know, he did it. And, you know, he started in 5th grade with Mr. McAloon, you know, never was a sports kid. We never knew, you know, like, okay, what's he gonna do? You know what? He's been playing the trombone now for 5 years, taught himself to play piano, now started saxophone lessons. So 5th grade band was a great thing. Yes. That's all I have to say.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for your
we'd be
comments.
proud of
Thank
you.
you very
We would be
much.
proud of you. Yes. Definitely. Be proud of you.
All right. Anyone in the queue? Mrs. Conway?
No, Madam President, there are no commenters.
Well, okay. I'd like to make a motion to adjourn the meeting.
second.
Meeting adjourned.
Beautiful.